Now, of course, this has been a hot topic. We talking about Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Man. And the YNs tend to think that Pooh Shiesty was right for doing what he did, and the OGs tend to take Gucci side. It's your boy Street Newz TV, man. Hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and share this video. The YNs, man, they saying that Gucci, he a snitch, he a rat, he ain't no real dude, they don't believe that that's the real Gucci, that's a clone and all type of things. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a lot of people that are older who getting on the internet saying that they can't say nothing bad about Gucci. They saying that, Gucci handled the business the right way considering his age and the fact that he has a business. It's a lot said on both sides. Here's my take. I'm not biased when it comes to nobody. I don't got no dog in this fight. But I am gonna do what I do. And y'all know what I do. I keep it 100 no matter what. All right. So with these YNs, right? What y'all have to understand is they different, man. They not like how we were, man. These YNs now coming from a culture to where being the biggest drug addict is the thing to be. You see what I'm saying? Being, goddamn it, how many guns you can steal and take and robbing niggas for guns and, just going crazy with no regards for the police. This is why they always end up going to jail, right? Pooh Shiesty is like the leader of them. I just seen a clip of his mama going live. It basically shows you why Shiesty is the way he is.
He kept him humble. He kept him 100 and kept away from around some suckers and pluckers. I pray for them, man. My young nigga looks so good, man. My whole family here. Do you know how good I feel? It's hard to get people together. It's hard to get people together and be quiet. But if you fucking play with me, they already know my own 100. Don't listen to these people, man. My own 100, man. I'm too 100. That's why they be talking about me. Lying and deceit. Going against me. I'm too 100, man. 100 on a whole nother level, though. Now switch that shit up. I'll be 0.
Okay, so the man mama is a gangster. The man daddy is a gangster. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to doing the right thing in his eyes, that supersedes business. Why do I say that? Because Shiesty signed a contract, right? And so in that contract, you don't get to discuss the terms of that contract after you already signed it. This is why when it's time to sign these contracts, you got to have your own lawyer and not one of their lawyers. They'll say, yeah, our lawyer, he'll look over it for you. He'll look over it with you, you know what I'm saying? Explain the terms and everything, And he gonna mess you over. Every time. What y'all really should be doing is not even signing these deals, because for what? If you blowing up and you hot on YouTube or any platform down near TikTok or anywhere, you can really use whatever platform that you blow up off of and use that as your base and then keep going from there. Because if you hot in the music good, you hot in the music good. This is why he's there in the first place. For real. And I think Shiesty got mixed up with the Gucci that he looked up to, and he had the image of Gucci that he had in his mind, versus who Gucci really was, and especially from a business aspect. See, because one thing about business, everybody is going to have a mishap in business, whether that's making a rash business decision, whether that's making a bad investment. Everybody is going to make a mistake when it comes to, business. Because in business, most of the time, you have to learn that from personal experience. Cause somebody could tell you some shit and then it go one end out the other because you haven't experienced it, you don't really know. But somebody can tell you something and then you will walk right off the cliff still. And then later on it's gonna come like, damn, he told me. Now I know, now I understand because I had to take that loss right there. So you gonna take some losses. You gonna take some losses. But Gucci took losses too. It's your boy Ray Ray. And everything I do with my Pooh Shiesty mask on. When I go to the bathroom, it's on. When I eat, it's on. It covers your whole face from your head to the top of your nose. You can see, and it covers your whole neck. You can see that nice big pretty Nike check sign on there. Yes, indeed. If you need something to cover your face so you don't catch no case, grab you a Pooh Shiesty mask. Now, back to regular scheduled programming. He didn't sign you for you to go to prison, and you had no business. Pooh Shiesty had no business going to prison from the get-go. Period. The hottest thing in the country. At the time, I don't know where young boy was at. I don't know if he was locked up or if he was out, but around that time, like 2020, 2021, Shiesty was hot. Scorching, blazing. Fujiano was too. He wasn't as hot as Shiesty, but he was too. I interviewed both of them. Both of them went to jail for dumb shit. So, in all actuality, though that time when you was in jail, not making no music or nothing like that, they say that he made $25 million off you. Seriously, I would bet my life he ain't made no $25 million off you. You ain't been putting no damn music. Like, you wasn't, like, your music had got old. By 2025, your music is old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Back in Blood, you got classics. Should have ducked. You got classics, especially with Dirt. But, like, come on, Shiesty. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give yourself enough time in the game. You didn't give yourself, you gotta, y'all gotta think about it. A Shiesty got hot and then crashed right out. He did a alleged robbery or something like that in a lime green McLaren. Hottest rapper down there in the United States. So this one never supposed to happen anyway, because you were supposed to be out when Scar died. You were, Shiesty. See, a lot of times we gotta hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do. You fucked up and you went to prison for some dumb shit. And it went downhill from there. So I can see why, but I can also see why the YNs, feel like that when it comes to Gucci, because they felt like, Gucci didn't treat Big Sky right. He don't treat his artists right, you know what I'm saying? And everybody has came out and said that. So I can see how the YNs feel like that about Gucci. Plus, you got to look out the fact that Gucci, he identified the man. He did that, so you could say from that what you want to say from that. I just seen a clip of Gucci on the internet saying how he'll never snitch, he'll do anything but tell the police.
Step to me, fuck, nigga. I would love to, nigga. I don't care. You see me, my wife, you can step to me. I'ma smoke you. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody, not even the police. I don't believe in none of that shit. Only thing I believe in is don't tell the police. Soft ass, nigga. That's the only thing I believe in. That's it. Keep it in the street. That's my only rule.
So you can't say that and then come back and when you say that, you stamp that. I'm not saying you can't change, but you gotta, like you announce that over the internet, you gotta come back and announce the change. Like, I don't feel like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want all the young niggas to know that I don't feel like that no more. And I feel like that's part of the reason why Pooh Shiesty thought that he could come in there and rob you and not it be no consequences. Cause he felt like shit, Gucci a real street nigga. Ain't no way this shit going to the police. When Pooh Shiesty did that, I feel like Pooh Shiesty was ready for war. But deep down in his mind, he had to know that he was going behind that shit. Okay. Gucci. Gucci, I don't know how you're conducting business, but every artist, all of your artists, right? It's always issues with all of your artists. Which leads me to believe that you're not doing these artists the right way. Think about it. Every label that you've had that you ain't did number revamp the 1017 label 10 times. And every time you drop all of your artists and start something new and then drop all of your artists. You've done this at least 3 times that I know about, Gucci. That's telling me that you're not a good coach, a good leader, a good teacher when it comes to your team, bro. You not. Everybody that signed with you either die, overdose off drugs, which is a sign that they are unhappy, go to jail, crash out. They doing this because you're not overseeing you're not protecting your investment, Gucci. You're horrible. Gucci is the best A&R that I probably have ever seen. Don't get it twisted. He has scouted some great talent. But when it comes to overseeing their career, Gucci is trash. He's the worst. Because Gucci just gave him the deal and he expect them to do what they supposed to do. That's what Gucci messing up. Gucci, they're not gonna ever do what they supposed to do, bro. This is why all of your art, Fujiano went to prison for cutting off his fucking ankle monitor. Some crazy shit. Pooh Shiesty went to prison for robbing somebody. Big Scar, overdose. Enchantment, overdose. How many other artists did you have that have died or went to prison, Gucci? It's because you are not monitoring them. And at the end of the day, yeah, they gangsters and they talk hard and they catching bodies and they doing drugs and they doing big boy grown shit. But at the end of the day, guess what? You got to realize they still kids, bro. Misguided kids. And they really looking up to you. So Pooh Shiesty, part of why he did what he did was because he looked up to Gucci. He thought Gucci was the person that Gucci wasn't. He thought that Gucci cared. And he had to realize the hard way that Gucci don't give a fuck about him or nobody else on his label. It's about money with Gucci. Real talk. But he had red flags from the beginning because if you think about it, Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 are best friends. Somehow at first, I guess Gucci was kind of, I'm not going to say molding them, but I guess he was in a video or something like that with Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty. Big 30 posted Gucci on some, a picture of them, and he like on some shit like, he looking up to him like, hell yeah, with Guwap. No matter if he signed with me or not, bro, if you remember it or not, bro, you got to be a better leader than that, than to get on the internet and tell this man basically like, stop posting me. I don't know you like that nigga, such and such. Like, you got on some gangster shit with him, knowing that this is your artist's best friend. That was grounds for 30 to not stop. 30 stopped liking you right there. And Pooh Shiesty with them. Pooh Shiesty probably stopped them, then stopped liking you right there. But he probably said, well, he Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Come on, man. You got to hold accountability too, bro. You did a lot of stuff wrong when it came to how you handled Pooh Shiesty, how you handled Big Scar, how you handled that funeral. Come on, bro. You a millionaire, bro. See, that's the thing. When you have a business and the owner of that business not only does everything that he can to oversee that business is ran the right way, but he takes care of his employees. That business always runs smooth. This is how you got billion-dollar companies. But when your boss don't give a fuck about you, want to pay you minimum wage, send you out there under the gun to do dangerous shit, not really caring about safety and all this, guess what? His business is eventually going to go under and it's not going to prosper because he ain't shit. He don't care about y'all. So he going to make this little money real quick. When the business mess up, shit, boom, he done made a little money. What he going to do? He going to start another business. Get some more dumb motherfuckers. boom, they're gonna do it. The cycle gonna continue. Because it's all about the quick flip with Gucci. Gucci handles the rap game like a fucking dope sale. He handled the rap game like the dope game. And it ain't nothing like the dope game. And that's why Gucci can't be successful when it comes to these artists, man. And that's just my take, man. If you like the content, man, please hit the like button, gang. Real talk. Make sure that y'all share this video. We on the road to 300K, man. Happy birthday to me, man. 38 years old today, man. Straight up, man. If y'all shorties, y'all listen and follow, man, this information, the shit I be trying to tell y'all, y'all will live to get 38 too. Real talk. Because one thing about it, motherfucker can't do nothing, right or wrong, good or bad, in the casket. It's your boy. I'm out.